stilts? Raise your hand if you want to use stilts.
I want to.
Good. Now, but I see a lot of people want to use the stilts, but what if I said that only Drew could use the stilts? How would you feel? Yeah, you would feel sad. Would you feel upset? Would you feel left out? How about angry? Would anybody feel angry? Yeah, I'd feel angry too. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to read this story called The Tallest of the Smalls. All right? Perhaps you don't know, then maybe you do, the two Smalls of Stiltsville and their story for you. Where people like we, some tiny, some tall, with games and schools and clocks on the wall. Keep an eye on the time, for each evening at 6, they meet in the circle for the purpose of sticks. Tall stilts upon which a Stiltsvillian can strut and be lifted above those down in the rut. The less and the least, the shy and the shyer, the knuckles and have-nots that want to go higher, but can't because in the giving of sticks, their names are not called, they never get picked. Like Ollie, the boy whose pants have a patch, whose legs are too skinny, his socks never match. He laughs with a snort. He sleeps with a drool. Too common and dull for the gang of the cool. Who decides who is special, who's in and who's out, who's better, who's best, and declares with a shout, you're awesome, you're pretty, you're clever or funny, and gives you a prize, not of medals or money, not of pink cotton candy or a house someone built, but the oddest of gifts, the gifts of some stilts. Ollie wanted those stilts so much he would cleave from the midst of the crowd. Pick me, please. And one night, to Ollie's surprise, they did. You're cool, they declared, hip hip hooray. Come up to the front, for this is your day. To join the classy and sassy and move up the ladder. When they lifted him up, he knew that he mattered. He looked down from above, he looked down his nose. At the common and the plain, yes, he smirked as he rose. But his smile didn't last, for soon he discovered that birds liked a perch. And soon he was covered with pigeons and buzzards and all flying things. They plopped on his shoulders and rested their wings. While he struggled to walk and maintain some balance, look down below. Does he have this skill? Does he have this talent? Ollie reached for the sky with a tilt in his way. He fell straight away. Into the two smalls, right back where he started. Among the stiltless and small, and oh, how it smarted. When the gang of the cool and the jilt of all jilts didn't offer to help, they just took his stilts. All right. He might not have moved, might have sat there and cried, except for the touch he felt on his side. So gentle, so caring that he looked up to see Jesus smile down and say, Ollie, come walk with me. Keep your feet on the ground, refuse to be stilted, choose low over high, leave the system tip-tilted. You're precious, my Ollie, not too short, not too small. I made you, remember? You're mine after all. So Ollie went home, took the clock off the wall. Enough of the stilts, enough of it all.
loves me. I'm the tallest of the talls.
That's our story. So, the lesson of the story is, no matter who thinks you're not special or who says you're not cool, only God's opinion matters. And you're all special, and He loves you. And since you were all so good, you will get to take these stilts back to the nursery.